There's Chapman moving through midfield. He kicks it beyond Chapman. Don't know what he was thinking. Adelaide didn't get there in time. Vince not paid the mark. Downey, Riley, who's done a wonderful job tonight on Ablett. Bearing in mind Ablett did most of his damage when Riley was off the ground. Here's Rutten intent on drawing a man. Ling initially won't be drawn. Comes to Downey. A runner outside on his left foot. Goodwin back towards the middle. Well done down there by Wojcinski.
Terrific stuff to cut off the Tippett lead. And then Enright. This is where Geelong are dangerous in the middle of the ground. Hogan's had a quiet one. Ling off one step to the danger man. Can Ablett turn his man? He cannot. John Cock maybe the tackle of the night. McKay to Goodwin. And then Goodwin, oh, not a good kick. For the second time, Goodwin turns one over, going forward.
And on both occasions, he'll be running around on his favourite left foot. He'd be disappointed with that, Simon Goodwin.
Gee, the John Cock tackle against just about the best loser footballer we've seen in many a day. Here's Varco. Lonigan and Tippett. Tippett's got to stay on his feet. Lonigan, Tippett, Stokes. Tippett held him up. McLeod's away on the burst to Van Berlo.
Van Berlo, metres in front, just settles.
No, Tippett to go there.
Got a good shepherd there from McLeod. The ball comes wider. Yench the high ball down towards the pocket, working in front. Douglas outmarked though by Scarlett at the back. What a wonderful piece of judgment. Scarlett just reaching in there and plucking the ball out. But now time the enemy of the Cats. Hunt the short pass inside the defensive 50 and Selwood. Selwood the short one to Enright. Runs on to Joel Selwood. Pushes outside the 50. Precise with the kick. Gives it to Kelly. Kelly on the burst. Beautiful kick inside the 50. Lonigan takes the mark. So the defender drifting forward. Of course, he played in a grand final a couple of seasons back as a key forward. And this will test his mettle. Terrific running play by Geelong. Now Lonigan has to kick it. Just over 2.5 minutes to go. Lonigan comes in. Kick is on its way. And he's tugged it left.
Now with the opportunity, the Crows to play the tempo style of footy, maintain possession for this last 2.5 minutes.
They've been wanting to play quickly all night. It'll be a question, can they now adjust? Say, well, we've got a lead. It's only a couple of minutes to go. Now we can hold but play a little bit because there's no scoring from this point on. Well, Crows win.
So John Cock on the end of it. And they've got a loose man here. Geelong are going to have to go man on man. Goodwin to Doughty. Gee, Doughty's played well. Two of their experienced players, Goodwin and Doughty. They've got three blokes in the team over 30 tonight. McLeod, the other one. John Cock to Symes. And Symes short to Griffin.
One of the really great moves, I think, was we saw Geelong get a run on, but Neil Craig had the courage to take Riley off, give him a bit of spell, and he's been fantastic in this last 7 or 8 minutes on Gary Ablett again.
Bernie Vince tonight coming up for his 32nd disposal.
Can there be more Crows players pushing back, level behind the footy, just to give him sideways options?
Van Berlo, their housemates, those two. So Van Berlo switches it back to Goodwin, and then Goodwin out wide. They've had some good wins, Adelaide. This is, you would think, going to be about as good as it's got for a long time.
And it's the game they didn't expect to win. I mean, if you look at their run home, they should win. Well, it's hard to say, knowing how I'm tipping, but you'd think 3 of those are eminently winnable. And the way they played tonight, all of them. Boundary throw in, Griffin. So their charge at the finals is a reality despite the start. They've got this one in the bag. There's just a minute to go. 74, 63.
Only the 2 players back behind the ball now for the Crows.
Blake and Griffin. Blake to no one in particular. Stolen away by Dangerfield. Sloan so handy.
My ball.
And the ball up. And that just about does it, I would think.
You felt like for Adelaide to make the finals, they had to climb a mountain.
Yeah.
And they're still alive after tonight, aren't they?
Contested possessions has been a massive one for the Crows. Dominated the Cats.
High ball into the centre. Stokes Couldn't quite take the mark. Tippett. Well done, Goodwin. Dangerfield, long and strong. Well, it doesn't really matter now, you would think. Scarlett. Just been a magnificent game of footy.
Yeah, it has been, yeah. Really free-flowing, really quick.
Corey and Van Berlo. Then Scarlett.
Dangerfield goes hard, doesn't he?
Oh. Scarlett's kicking to the centre, half-forward area. Little give. Walker couldn't quite. Kelly to Blake. To Wajinski. Out wide. And now Taylor. It's been terrific. That's a lovely kick to Mackie. But it's not going to count for anything in the end. Ablett, terrific last quarter. That's it. So Adelaide win their 4th in a row and 6th straight at AAMI Stadium. And the heart still beats in the old